Okay, back to what I was saying. Since it's not really something I can fix right now. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, that's something I just can't fix right now. But okay, back to what I was saying. So yeah, I've been making models just so I could test out different things for like the different appearances. But I did make. I've been talking about for a while. I want to do themed models, like one for like after the main characters or a character I create, that kind of stuff. I wanted to do one for Battle Network. I just could not get around to making two. But I did make one for this project, and I actually have testing a lot of different stuff, including different shaders for the hair. But yeah, with that little preamble done. Yep, this is the appearance we have for Soul Hackers. Reason why? Well, I'll explain that later. Actually, I'll explain it now. It's kind of themed after the main character of Soul Hackers 2. With that, let's get started. I have to lower it. God, that's loud on your end. I can see that audio. So with that, welcome to Soul Hackers 2. So Soul Hackers is part of the SMT brand, otherwise known as Shin Megami Tensei. Some of you, I think more people are familiar with it now as the Persona games, which Persona itself is a spin-off of SMT. Oh, sorry, okay, now that I've got that fixed. But yeah, Persona itself is a spin-off of SMT. We've actually covered Shin Megami Tensei on this channel before. We covered it with SMT5 a while back. I'm gonna be honest, I was torn when I was assigned to do this. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do an SMT game. I just didn't know which one. In the end, I decided on Soul Hackers. There's a reason I settled on Soul Hackers. We'll talk about that, though, after we start. Let's start a new game. So, also, thing I have, Very Hard was added, I believe, for free. I don't remember what, or I think it was, you get it early, because I think you have to beat the game once for Very Hard. I do have all the DLC for this game, because I bought the full version. The following content we get is, we get bonus demons. These work the same way as, the bonus personas in Persona 5 Royal. They are Nemesia, Satan, Mara, Anahita, Amarati, Masakado, Zalgongan, I don't even know how to say that one. Iho. We also got the costumes for Persona 4, 5, Soul Hackers, Reido Kuzunoa, SMT4, and the Mary's Maid set. Also swimsuits. And the useful item set. And then there's these, which are just to speed up grinding. I will have them on because I don't want this series going on too long. And then there's the bonus chapter, The Lost Numbers. We will be covering that. We'll be starting actually on hard, just because I feel fairly confident in playing SMT at this point. After I play. Okay, so background on me on SMT. I've played Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. I played Shin Megami Tensei 5. Personas 4 and 5, I tried. I gave an honest shot to Persona 3 Portable. I could. No. Why? Atlas, why? Just give us actual Persona 3 or remake it. Is the middle of the 21st century, technological progress has plateaued, and the lives of societies of humanity are now defined by stagnation. Soul Hackers actually is a return to form with certain things in the SMT brand, but we'll talk about that after we get around to it. Just because there's a couple of very big differences from Cyberpunk, not Cyberpunk, from well, actually, talk about that. Soul Hackers itself has a very Cyberpunk vibe. The original Soul Hackers kind of had like a lot of like, you know, cool hackers. We don't really get that in this one.
Ringo.
It's more of like the modern depiction of Cyberpunk.
Ringo.
Especially with the outfits.
Ion is a conscious consensus, born from the sea of information, without beginning or
Ma'am,
end.
this is a Wendy's.
Though aeons pass, Ion is eternal. Ion denies all forms of boundaries that define the individual self. Contradiction identified. You have addressed me as Ringo, requesting immediate correction. I am Flamma. I was created so that the will of Ion can be put into words. Words will be a contextually vital tool for your objective. The objective of Ion is evolution. Individual existence indicates extreme retrogression. Finite physical manifestation classified under the above category, requesting explanation regarding the necessity of a corporeal form. Our causal calculations have identified an imminent sequence of events. Ion has determined that these events represent a catastrophic threat to the future of humanity. Our role as a neutral observer is temporarily being suspended. Direct intervention is required to identify and intercept the cause of this threat. Therefore, a material form is required for material intervention. I understand and accept Ringo as the optimal form to exit observation. As Ringo, I request that Flamma provide the calculated causal evidence to prove necessity. Open your eyes and and I will show you a vision. Can you do so?
There's a lot of dead people. Oh. That's some Eldritch shit. And welcome to the world of soul hackers. Just gonna turn on auto and let them have their conversation. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff like in this game though that always mention in this game that to a modern SMT player doesn't really make sense because SMT has.
Good morning, Ringo.
Oh, gotta be honest. SMT
Morning,
and
Fig.
Persona and the rest of them have gone through some changes since
you
their
got
inception.
into this mess too, huh?
How are you feeling?
Also, interesting thing about the engine this game is
Like the
built in.
world
It's
was just
built in
created 5
Unity.
minutes ago.
It hasn't been that long. If we assume this world was created at the precise moment we attained sentience, that would be 12 seconds ago to be exact.
Your individual personalities appear to be functioning as intended. Hey, Flamma? Who are we exactly? You are constructs. Your purpose is to protect the world of humanity. More specifically, you are temporary and limited manifestations of Ion. The situation will require versatility in approach and judgment. Therefore, you have been created with personalities designed to differ from each other.
They're different mindsets.
I mean, I'm not doubting Ion's grasp of cybernetics. These bodies seem state-of-the-art and even organic-ish? But I thought Ion had a policy against taking physical form. And giving us our own senses of self? I think that's a pretty obvious downgrade considering. I think. Listen to me.
If they created us, then they're resorting to drastic measures. I take it we're dealing with a crisis?
The world of humanity is coming to an end.
Oh, that's a jump.
I take it that's the point of the vision you showed me.
Very soon, the deaths of those 2 humans will set apocalyptic events into motion.
So that's our mission then. Directly intervene in the human world and prevent their deaths, thus averting the apocalypse.
Precisely. Ion's reason for existence is to acquire information and evolve.
So yeah, this is
To
actually.
that end, we must ensure the world
Yeah,
is
so this
protected.
in itself is actually kind of different for at least
Okay,
SMT
so-
side, because
Who are these guys?
from my
exactly?
understanding, Shin Megami Tensei is
One
usually
is Ichiro
the apocalypse
Honda,
has either
a renowned
already
computer engineer
happened
and a luminary in his field.
or is
The other is a devil summoner
Like,
named Arrow.
the world's already fucked and is already in the middle of rebirth.
Sorry, Devil Summoner?
We'll talk about Devil Summoners.
The necessary information has already been provided to both of you, as well as abilities suited to your mission.
But yeah, what I was gonna say though is normally shit's already hit the fan. Like the original Shin Megami Tensei,
And this is a...
the world had already
I
ended,
see.
and then you
So
were
this is
deciding
what
who
Devil
was going to be
Summoners
leading
provide.
the world into the new iteration. Either the Forces of Order or the Forces of Chaos, or you decimated both and went with neutral.
Are we to assume this mission will involve combat?
Correct. Your new bodies have been adjusted for this eventuality. However,
The exception is SMT3, where you were deciding who was going to be the will creating the new world. The world was already fucked, and that battle had already
then we
ended.
could wind up dead, as much as any human would.
correct. You are accordingly advised to exercise caution in your investigation.
Sheesh. Okay, fine. I call the Devil Summoner. Fig, you take the Engineer.
Understood. Designating Ichiro Honda as target Alpha and Arrow as target Beta.
So, I guess we'll talk about it.
Mission status initialized.
Based on context clues, you can figure out a devil summoner is someone who summons devils. We actually worked with a few devil summoners back in SMT5. So this isn't the first time we've worked with it. I mean, we've worked with devil summoners. But we ourselves on this channel have never been
Well,
a
this
devil
will be
summoner.
Ion's first contact with the human world.
The
Let's make sure we do
Nahobino in
this
SMT5 is a different situation entirely. I'll talk more about the differences in a bit, but for right now, let's just let the story run its course. I know there's like a lot of lore dump and a lot of conversation there. It's kind of comes with the territory when starting a game that's part of a long-running series like Shin Megami Tensei, especially a series that has reinvented itself so many times. This is the place we saw in the vision, and we saw in the opening.
Check. 1, 2, Ringo here. Currently en route to positional coordinates for target Beta. What's the situation on your end, Fig?
I was too late. Target Alpha, Dr. Ichiro Honda, has already been killed. Our murderers purged local surveillance footage too. But I did find a final message on the doctor's personal device. It was scrambled with an advanced level of quantum cryptography, though, beyond any human technology's capacity to decipher.
So we're doing with a
This sounds like
professional.
it was meant for us instead. So what's the message behind all that encryption?
Covenant. That's all.
Covenant.
An infrequently used synonym for contract. Though there's likely a deeper meaning here escaping me. Possibly another code. I'll keep analyzing.
Sounds good. Seriously though? Couldn't Flamma have given us a drone or something? This body is so inconvenient. My surveillance range is tiny with just these 2 viewports.
They are called
Our
eyes.
interference in the human world must be concealed by any means possible. Ion's mandate for this mission is maximum secrecy. It's safe to assume we won't be receiving any reinforcements, drone or otherwise. But your point is made. I'll look into alternatives.
Yeah, sure.
I
Maximum
will say, I do
secrecy.
like her outfit.
But now they've made 2
Like, I like
platforms
the
and are
this
even calling for
weird
direct
cyber.
intervention.
It kind of reminds me of the special suit Miles
I
Morales
assumed
gets
Ion's whole thing
in
was always
Spider-Man
being
Miles
server
Morales.
and nothing else. So this must
And then I also
beyond-
like the fur lining to it. It does feel very cyberpunkish. Just because like that as a genre, well, cyberpunk as a style has kind of gone through its own reinvention over the years.
Rico?
Sorry. Just started raining over here. Wow. Crazy. I can feel my skin reacting to this. It's all weird and shivery.
An understandable reaction, considering we've never experienced it before. You'll just have to get used to it.
Yeah, great. Like how we have to get used to being stuffed into these bodies. I'm like a factory-made sausage. Why bother with these human imitations? They're not exactly optimal. Our computing's just down across the board. Is this really gonna help us somehow?
Ion's findings suggested these bodies would be most appropriate for the mission. It strikes me as a form of backwards compatibility for the task at hand.
Backwards compatibility I can deal with. I'd just rather not feel like a supercomputer stuck inside a grandfather clock.
If you have
Fair enough.
complaints, please direct them to Flamma. You're not the only one struggling to adapt.
Fine. Guess I won't get anything done by whining. As long as I'm stuck in this qualia prison, I might as well have some fun with it.
We're not here for fun, Ringo.
How about we cut the comms for now? I gotta focus if I want to get used to this body.
Understood. There are hostile demons and devil summoners in the area, so be careful. I'm on my way as well.
Demons. Supernatural entities of myth and legend. Their existence has been tied to mankind's for ages, but even Ion doesn't know too much about them. And devil summoners, let's see, would be the humans who make contracts with these demons, using their demonic partners' powers as their own.
Yep.
So it looks like I've got a comp and a demon summoning program.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna turn off the auto for a second.
This is all I need to fight back, huh?
So yeah, as you can see, we have a ferry. So talk about the comp, because that's never something we've had come up in SNT 5 to an extent, or the devil summoning program. The devil summoning program was mentioned. So up until I'd like to say SMT 3, I don't know how SMT 4 handled it. I've never played SMT 4. I usually rely on my one moderator for information on Shin Megami Tensei 4. But back to what I was going to say though. In SMT 3 and 5, you stopped using the devil summoning program because you were a demon. You were, or at least a semi-demon. In SMT 3, you were the Demi-Fiend. In SMT 5, we were the Nahobino. We didn't form contracts with the demons, they joined our parties. But in SMTs 1 and 2, there was the demon summoning program on a comp. Also in the original Soul Hackers. The original Soul Hackers, your comp was a gun. In this game, well, in the originals, it was a gauntlet. I think it was a gauntlet in SMT 4. There are other differences in this game, especially in its combat, which
All right.
we'll talk about its combat in a bit. There are other differences in this compared to traditional Shin Megami Tensei, but we'll get to that. Let's see. Well, shit. I think we failed our mission. Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Yeah, we saw him die in the opening. And yeah, that's why his gun looks so strange, though. The bottom half of it is his demon summoning computer.
Great. So much for starting things off right.
Yeah, we already found our job.
Ringo, have you located Target Beta?
Yeah, about that.
I found him. See for yourself. Target acquired.
How horrible.
Cause of death is... well, I don't really need to spell it out, do
Pretty
I?
sure it's a headshot.
To the head. One and done.
I like
And
how
the end
I
of the
like the
world
sass
is-
Ringo has.
Right then.
Ringo? Just what are you planning to do?
I'm gonna try a soul hack. If there's any of his soul left in there, I should be able to gather him up and put his psyche back together.
There's so much we don't know about soul hacking. And it's not meant for bringing people back from the dead.
Well, we're doing it.
There's a reason we have so many limiters on that function, Ringo. If it fails, you'll be the one who ends up paying for it.
Well, fuck it.
Hey, if we're not prepared to use all the tools we're equipped with, that's just a waste, right? we don't do this right now, then we can say goodbye to whatever leads we might have had. The entire world's at stake here. Hey, it's nice to know that you care, though. Especially seeing as we were just born. It's kind of weird, actually.
Soul hacking will leave you completely exposed to the enemy. Can you at least wait until I'm there?
Well, there's no telling how much a human soul will change once its body's up and gone. All we know is, the sooner we do this, the better.
Understood. Just know that if you get lost in his memories, you won't be coming back. Do you understand me, Ringo? You are irreplaceable. I need you to remember that.
Thanks, Fig. But don't worry. I'll make sure both of us get through this mess. For now, I better get started. Invoking emergency override. Self-regulation suspended. Self-check process suspended. Protection set to partial. Spell sequence, soul hack. Systems are go.
I love all the animations in this game. It's so good. Like, I like how this data recreation, you can kind of see where the gaps are.
Agent now sampling the target soul's wave signatures. Complete. Soul sync. Complete. Process complete.
Oh, that didn't look good.
Okay, let's see this soul of yours, Arrow.
That really does not
I
look
have to go
good.
deeper. This must be a memory.
Well, this is the only world we've got. No point wasting all our time moping about it, or turning into jerks.
Yep, you're licensed. Now you're officially an agent of Yatagarasu.
Well, there's a name I'm very
Congratulations,
familiar
Ryan.
with.
I know how hard you've worked to reach this point.
You lied to me? It's all so clear now. I was the one who was wrong. I'm sorry.
Hi, Yuri. So yeah, that is Yuri. If I'm correct here, Arrow's voice actor is Yuri Lowenthal. This is very similar to the voice he does for Suzaku Kurugi from Code Geass. Oh no, my bad. That's Zach Aguilar. He just sounds.
What are you doing here?
He just sounds really close to Yuri.
Oh, so you're aware, huh? Did you know you're dead too?
I did.
He is David from
Didn't
Cyberpunk
exactly
Edge
go out
Runners, though.
Peacefully, did you?
Look, could you just leave me alone?
And Byleth.
I'd like to spend my final moments in peace.
So you're just gonna drown yourself in regret?
How do you know about that?
Well, I only know bits and pieces. I saw some stuff on my way down. So, just what is it that you regret so badly?
Who are you? And why are you inside me like this?
My name's Ringo. I'm an agent of Ion.
An agent of... Ion?
Ion is an eternal, unchanging, ultra-intelligent observer of the times, born from the farthest reaches of technology. And the situation dictates that I have to look like a person right now because, you know, reasons.
Wait, so... you're not human? This has gotta be a joke, right?
Nope.
Singularities typically occur outside of the public eye, but here's one right now, standing in front of you.
Right. So why are you here?
The world's
I can't
about to
bring you
end.
back. You're gonna help me prevent the end of the world.
The end of the world?
Very soon, your soul will disappear, and your chance at coming back will go with it. If we don't act now, the world's as good as gone. So, come on, Arrow. You gonna help me stop this or not?
I clicked out the window, my bad.
Think of this as a second chance. A chance to get it right.
I can't let it end here.
Oh, that's gotta be
Welcome
jarring.
back. Hello? You get
Give
in
him
there?
a minute.
Soul
You
back
just
where it
brought him
should
back
be?
from the dead.
You're... Ringo. You're... an agent of Ion.
There we go. Glad that actually worked.
Did all of that... really happen?
Yeah, I mean, you did just come back
Wasn't
from
a
the dead.
dream, was it?
Oh yeah, you were
Nope,
super
that
dead.
definitely wasn't a dream. You got shot in the head, I used my fancy ion superpowers, and then you came back.
Yeah, no, that's very much just happened.
Even my wounds are all closed up. Did Ion's power do that too?
Probably.
That's more like a side effect. With the soul restored, the body heals by reflex, like a macro-level juiced-up homeostasis, which organic cells already do. A soul hack can draw out all kinds of weird spiritual contingency effects, and that's one of them. That said, it's a pretty drastic measure. Can't just bust it out whenever I feel like it.
So he must feel
I
very special.
I think I get it.
Whoa, you bought it that easily? You're not even a little suspicious?
Look, he had a bullet shot
Wait,
through his head.
So it wasn't real? Was it just an illusion or something?
No, you were shot.
A demon spell?
Oh no, it's still totally real.
Oh, of course. I mean, it felt pretty real. So, I died and now I'm back. Kinda get used to weird things in my line of work. Though coming back from the dead is definitely a first. Didn't even know that was possible.
You ought to get out more.
I guess I have you to thank for this. So, thanks.
We'll talk
Ringo.
about that later. Or actually, we'll talk about it right now. There are, soul levels. They'll be more important
Anytime.
later in the game, but right now they just don't serve a
Okay,
purpose.
I'd better move.
That's right, time. They're
to
social
get
link
back to my
levels from
mission.
Persona.
Whoa, hey, Arrow? Mind if I tag along on that mission of yours? I get the feeling you and I might be on the same side.
I
You
mean,
know how to fight?
Of course I do. Wouldn't be bragging about saving the world if I couldn't.
Well, sure.
Just like that again. No questions asked, huh?
he's a simple
Don't have
guy.
time for questions. Besides, after what happened back there, I guess I just know I can trust you.
I mean, I was in his
How
soul.
bad this mission's gone. I'm not in a position to turn down help anyway. So I'll follow my instincts. Doesn't matter if you're a robot.
Robot's kind of reductive.
Well, Ringo, whatever you are, I'm glad you're on my side. For the record, I'm Arrow, a devil summoner with Yatagarasu,
Yatagarasu, huh?
a supranationalist group based in Japan. They work behind the scenes to protect civilians from supernatural threats. Most of our operatives are devil summoners, like me. We summon and command demons to help us fight. That's why I was here. Yatagarasu had me on a mission to protect a woman named Milady.
Which you totally botched and got your skull ventilated. Say no more. So now we just look around this area for Milady?
Yeah, that's the idea. Come on, this way.
Okay, Fig. Mr. Beta's secure and back on his feet. For now, I'll be working with him to rendezvous with a human named Milady.
Noted. I'm glad to hear it. I'm on my way.
Well, at least we're not on the fast track to the apocalypse now. Hopefully.
Yeah, for all we know, us using the soul hack could be what put us on the track to the apocalypse.
What the? Arrow? I thought Kaburagi killed you. Did we get bad intel?
Yes.
Damn it,
Who's this? Friend of yours?
he's a devil summoner from the Phantom Society. They're after Milady.
Oh, so a bad guy.
Damn traitor. I'll have to put you down myself.
Give it a
Hey.
try.
You ever fought a summoner before?
Nope.
Then you'd better stay back.
First
Don't
time for
worry,
everything.
I catch on fast. Just watch my back, okay, tough guy?
Is that?
Demon summoning program. Booting up. Weapons, free.
No more screw-ups. This time you're gonna stay dead.
So yeah, fighting a summoner, they'll use their comp to summon demons. But yes, you will still need to fight the summoner, unlike...
Okay. First
So there
down.
are human
Come on,
enemies,
Arrow.
unlike in SMT5. Also, you okay there, man?
Damn it!
Hey, what's the problem?
Can't summon my demons. What's going on?
Can't squirm out of this one, pal.
Looks like Arrow's demon control privileges got transferred to my comp. I get it. Probably a side effect of the soul hack.
What?
What?
Sorry. Kind of figuring this out on the fly, but I optimized your summoning program.
You did what?
You what?
That is an
I'll show you
appropriate
once.
reaction. So, quickly talk about some things in, So, quickly talk about some things with Shin Megami Tensei. In traditional SMT, in particular, SMTs 1 and 2, I don't know how this was in 4, you could not use magic as a devil summoner. This was also the case, I believe, in the original Soul Hackers. Just because you were a normal human, you could not use magic. The player characters did not get magic, as far as I'm aware, until SMT 3 and 5. And that was just because they were part demon. Persona characters have always been different, though Persona is actually a good comparison for the way the characters behave in this. Since we
Stay
can
cautious.
use magic. As you can see, talk about striking weaknesses. This game does not use the press turn system of
You can do it
traditional
too,
Shin
you know.
Megami Tensei.
Give it a try.
Well, not I say traditional. They've been using press turn since I believe SMT
I'll just
3
try to copy what
is
you
the
did.
press turn we all know. Yeah, they've all been enhanced with Ion Tech. We'll talk about what they can do in a moment. But yeah, so... What's it? Oh yeah, so when you strike a weakness, though, we have a new system here. It is not press turn and it is not knockdown. To explain those systems, press turn was if you strike a weakness, you get an extra turn. Meanwhile, the knockdown system is what has been used in Persona since Persona 3, I like to say. And when you knocked all the enemies down, you get to do a special strike. This game uses a completely different system. When you strike a weakness, you build a stack.
Oh, it's out.
Welcome to the Sabbath.
What? What's a Sabbath?
It's super fun! It's super strong! It's a lot of everything!
What the hell's going on?
Just sit back and enjoy the show. Out of my way. Charge!
Yeah, that's the Sabbath. The way it works is when you strike a weakness, they will get a stack. When there is the more stacks, the more damage the Sabbath will do. There are various ways to increase the stack count. We'll get into that as we get later.
Ringo?
I can't help but wonder about that demon summoning just now. I think the reason you weren't able to summon anything on your own is because of the soul hack.
Huh?
Simply put, your soul was altered, and it looks like a piece of each of our souls were more or less welded together. It may be because of a difference in our ability, but no matter which way you look at it, I've got control over your demons now.
And there's nothing you can do about that?
Not at the moment, no. There's a lot about soul hacking even I don't understand. For the time being, you'll just have to settle for some ion-enhanced summoning.
That's true. And on top of that, we'll be able to use more powerful techniques like Sabbaths. The pluses do seem to outweigh the minuses here. Guess I'll just have to get used to it.
Looks like you're stuck with me till the end. I've gotta ask though, why'd that guy call you a traitor earlier?
I was on a mission for Yatagarasu, and I wound up going undercover within the Phantom Society. They had no idea I was a double agent, but I had to protect Milady. So just like that, my cover was blown.
The Phantom Society. That summoner we just beat was one of theirs?
Yeah.
Yeah, as the
We
game
gotta
goes
go
on, though,
off
you're
some
going to get
sworn
the
in.
ability to create more and more stacks. That's every
The
time we can
Phantom
do.
Society is a
Yeah?
secret organization of devil summoners.
That'll happen much.
Just
well,
like Yatagarasu.
there's a way to get it, but we'll talk about that
Where
later
we
when we
differ,
talk about the way
however,
to enhance
is our
characters.
intentions. They want one thing: to see this world destroyed.
Ah, they want the apocalypse.
Exactly. The end of the world you were talking about is almost definitely linked to the Phantom Society. Things are starting to
course.
come together here in a pretty big way. Safe to say, we can count Ion's appearance as part of all that.
Sounds like we better hurry then. Enemy up ahead.
That is some stray demons. There's a trick you can do if on the field. You can slash them. You'll stun them and it gives you an advantage in battle. With that, we now have access to the command menu. So first things first. Let's see. Figure. I'm gonna pull the camera out a little bit. There we go. There are alternate tracks I have. Oh wait, fuck, I forgot to create that. I wanted to create a channel point redemption for, giving a chat the ability to switch up what tracks we have playing.
Let's get this thing moving.
Yeah, if you knock an enemy down and then you attack them in the overworld, you'll open up with an attack, giving you an advantage of damage. So talk about also the thing with demons. Demons behave kind of like personas, where you can switch up what demon is on what character.
That's an agent with this power. That's on your orders.
Most of your damage is going to come from the sap. I'm also going to set on fast battle.
I was just getting started.
Also, there's some changes into how the demons level up. We'll talk about that, though, as they become relevant. Also, talking about... Actually, you know what? Quickly talk about some changes. I don't want to talk about all over the place, but it's just because it's coming back to me as I'm playing. Checking skills. Actually, no, it's not skills. Demons. I'll show you. So you notice that there aren't as many categories. Or at least if you're not. Basically, the only categories that have been removed are light and darkness, or holy and cursed, depending on your version. So the damage types we have are strike, gun, fire, ice, electricity, force, and status effect, actually. So we'll talk about them each from top to bottom. Strike is most physical attacks. It's going to be anything with a physical weapon, like a sword, a mace, anything of that nature. Then there's gun, which is self-explanatory. It's a gun, because it is our neutral special. Fire is all of the Agi spells. Ice is the Bufu spells. Electricity is Zio. Force is Zan. And status elements have changed in this game. Where in every other SMT game and Persona game before this, status effects didn't deal damage. There were attacks that would inflict status effects as a side effect, but status effects themselves were no damage. In this game, they deal damage. And they can actually add to the stack for the Sabbath. Also, the other thing I wanted to talk about with the DLC music. If you go into gameplay, you can change that. The different soundtracks we get are Ringo Costume, which is basically the way this works is if you've played Persona 5 Royal, it's a pretty good explanation. In Persona 5 Royal, the battle track changes depending on what costume Joker is wearing. That's how this works. The soundtracks we get are, we have the original, which is the original Soul Hackers 2 soundtrack. I will usually have it set to that. we guess, though I will cycle a little bit in this first area. We have the soundtrack of Persona 4, Persona 5 Track 1, Soul Hackers, as in the original Soul Hackers, Rado Kuzunoa, SMT4, Soul Hackers 2, and Random. If I'm correct, Persona 5 Track 1 is a certain song that most people are very familiar with Persona 5. I'm going to leave these on just because it's going to cut back on my grinding. The way those items work are you can collect them and you can use them whenever you want.
Hey, Ringo.
To be honest, this game
Bit of a
isn't
waste to use
heavy
these
on
solely for
grinding.
play,
There's a lot of stuff you can do to negate having to grind.
Oh, you mean they can
But,
be used for other things?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, stretching.
You can
But
send
yeah,
them out to scout our surroundings.
it's mostly just
And if we're ready to
for
fight,
fusion, so I
just
can
call
do a
me
lot
right
of
back.
fusing off screen. Because, oh my god, I am going to be doing so much devil fusion.
Then how about we give it a try?
If anyone ever dips in and checks my SMT5 playthrough, you'll see like between streams I did so much fusion. It's pretty much my main method for getting new demons. So also, this is a thing for this game. Instead of going around and collecting items on the map, you send your demons out to explore the map. They're going to be scattered all around the map, and you're going to be able to find them, and they'll give you items. So essentially, demon exploration replaces treasure chests, hidden items, and most importantly, negotiation. If you've never played an SMT game before, demon negotiation is a very important mechanic. It is how you actually get new party members, or at least in the other games, you recruit demons. But with demon exploration, no, give me a second. Okay, so as I was saying though, demon negotiation was how you recruit new demons, and in Persona 5 is how you get new, personas for Joker. They don't have negotiations in the traditional sense in this game. If you look back at my channel with SMT5, I'm doing a lot of promotion for the SMT5 playthrough I did. But, you'd enter a negotiation, and you'd have to navigate it, and eventually give the demon items, and they would agree to join your party. The only thing they've cut out is the fact that you don't do it in battle.
Hey!
The way it works is if you defeat enemy. So the way that this works now is as they go there through the demon exploration, they'll bring demons to you who would want to join your party. If you are trying to find a certain kind of demon, you can speed this up by killing enemies with the Sabbath. I'll be perfectly honest. I get a lot of like my base material from this, but a lot of my demons are still from fusion.
I'll do what I can.
And yeah, then there's of course the different types of beasts, fairy beasts, so on and so forth. They're basically I will compare. Okay, I'm gonna say this now. Comparing SMT to Persona is a bad habit that certain groups have gone into. I will do it for this mostly because of it's not a one-to-one. I understand Persona 5 success does allow for an easier time explaining some things. Especially because Shin Megami Tensei proper is really hard for some people to get into. Just because of the difficulty. There we go.
Alright,
You didn't see it come.
Let's stay cautious.
you know what to do.
Got it. Let's give it a try.
Out of my way. Charge!
You wanted to fight? You got it.
Yeah, it even changes your victory music. So yeah, for right now, every battle, I'm going to switch to the different tracks. And then default, like I said, normally we are going to be playing on the original. Chat will be allowed to control it. I also eventually gonna be setting up the thing, the add-on where you all could throw shit at me.
How about that? Later!
Okay, a revival bead. Also, by the way, if I remember correctly, in this game, the way demons level up, demons will level up if they are in the off party.
I'm ready whenever you need me.
Alright.
Looks like it'll work. Go for it, Ringo.
So,
Well done, Ringo. Okay.
so you got it. Too late.
God, there's that Persona 4 music. I love Persona 4's music.
Fight. You got it.
I'll put on the original Soul Hackers. The different symbols, actually, to talk about really quick with the demons for exploration. If they have, like, the little sprite, that means it's going to be, a new demon. If they have a bunch of, I think it's like a bunch of hexagons, it's an item. A heart here means that the demon's going to heal you. If you see stars around it, that means it's going to be an approved, a very rare item.
Cool.
Also, yeah, they heal MP, which is a godsend. You can kind of see, looking around, that you could...
Have you found Milady?
I'll be honest, it's really easy to find the demons when they're all hiding. Well, during demon exploration, because they kind of stand out, especially some of the larger ones. And depending on the area you're in, it's really obvious. We'll talk about that later, though.
Can't afford to lose. Yeah, good plan. Stretch, right on target.
Great job, Ringo. With
Take
this,
it
we
away.
can
Don't know
we can part.
Nailed it!
Too late for projectile.
Eat this!
We're taking you to. Let's roll.
That should do it.
This ought to stretch, right on
Yeah,
target.
the Sabbath, once you get used to it, is really good for damage.
Too late for projectile.
Like I said, it's where a majority of your damage is going to come from, because if I remember correctly, Sabbath damage counts as almighty.
Joke.
Yay me!
Oh, it's finally happened. So when a demon reaches max level, you're going to get a Mystique. Mystiques are, an item. Once they've reached all their skills, the demon will level up on a slower rate, so it's better just to switch. Yeah, I'll show what Mystiques do. Ooh, you got Secunda. That's somewhat useful.
So both Phantom and Yatagarasu are after this Milady person. But just who the heck is she? It's all you guys talk about.
Milady is a devil summoner from the Phantom Society. However, they've marked her as a traitor.
And what about you? You must have some reason to protect her, hmm? You gonna tell me?
Well,
It's fine. I'm sure I'll figure it out sooner or later. Let's keep moving.
Okay, so quickly talking about, if we go into the summoner menu. Well, first off, there's the outfits, which... Yeah, I think the only way to get costumes are DLC. But if we go into the Mystiques, I'm not going to set one on Ringo yet, but as you can see, there are requirements for increasing for equipping Mystiques. They all have different effects. For example, the Ice Augment is going to increase Ice skills damage by 10%, and Elect does that for electricity attacks. So, before we do anything with that, let's see, go back in. Didn't mean to come out here. Let's go into switching for this. Let's see. What type of... You're a wind type. Okay.
I'll do it again.
Okay, you can still equip it, but it's
This oughta
not
do it.
really... Oh my god, no. Mystiques are... I don't know why I thought Mystiques were affected by demons. No. Mystiques are affected by the user's comp. So everyone's computer comp will have a different effect. Different set. So for example, Ringo's is built around fire, electricity, I believe you can boost it with the demons? I don't remember. Yeah, we'll talk more about it later. Wait, let me change my soundtrack again. You know what? Also talk really quick about the items. So, the other thing that this game does is if you get it from, you may have noticed it in the drops where it has DLC added. That's for the Enigma, Grimoire, Forbidden Scripture, and the Dusty Tomes, as well as, I believe, I don't know if we've seen them actually. Yeah. Okay, but the main thing is with the Enigma Grimoire, this will give the Demon Summoner enough experience to level up, and then the Forbidden, I'm gonna use one on Dormarth just to show this. The way it worked in SMTs 3 and 5 with this item is it would put them at the point where they just needed one more experience to level up. Doesn't work like that anymore. It just gives them the experience. Only reason I did that for this demon is just so we could get Zan going. Just so I have that elemental damage coverage. I really don't like using demons when they don't have their elemental coverage.
I'll follow your lead.
If they have it.
Nice moves. With
Take
this
it away.
that should
You got it.
on your orders.
Too late for regrets now.
Charge!
And that was a knockdown.
Listen to those trumpets.
That's crazy.
Oh wow, there's the Force Augment already. I'm just gonna set back to the original track. I'll set it to the original track because I know what outfit I'm gonna be wearing for pretty much most of this game. The fact that these things heal MP, that these when you find the demons on the map, they can heal MP is just so amazing. I don't think I can stress how important that is. Well, shit. Oh, fix.
Millie.
Oh, fuck. Hers wasn't nearly as clean.
Looks like we need a change of plan.
Yo, man! Yo, Arrow's here. Except, you ain't no ghost.
Rest.
Am I tripping, man? My boys told me you were straight up dead. If they cut your mic, stay off the stage, man.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this clown. Who's he?
What
Yo,
the
They
fuck?
call me Rod Soldier, R to the S. It ain't hyperbole, cause I can kill on the beat, representing the Phantom Society.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Okay, what the action? What the double fuck?
That's it. That's the Covenant.
No way.
Whoa, whoa! Step off, homie. Phantom's gonna need all those covenants. Only way we can rain some hell down on the whole world. We're going live! Your boy RS, he's at the head of the pack. The posers come at me and they don't come back. I drop that bass like an earthquake. You throw hands with me, you made your last mistake. Let's go.
Here we go.
Careful, Ringo. That swagger's not a front. He's tough.
I like that last little bit, but it synced perfectly.
Dope MC. I'll my boys making noise in the COMP. So let's make this body count on 1, 2, 3.
We can't. We're taking you down. All right.
You know.
Okay, you're weak to force.
You know. Here goes. That's a hit.
You are not. Shit.
Charge!
So what? This on. I can't win. Think I'll run? Well,
God,
then
it
again.
looks like it'll work.
Accessing data. Shredder! Good hit! I know we can win this.
Let me see.
Out of
Status
my way.
effects will be very important as they are in all SMT games.
This on.
Careful
That should do the
now.
trick.
No, wait.
That looks like it'll work.
Here goes. Boom!
I won't let it this power. Let's give it a try. I hope this works.
Eat this. That's a hit.
The gun doesn't work. Oh, fuck.
Ringo,
Here
you
we
still
go.
with us? We're in bad shape
Not
with
over
this. You
yet.
saved me.
I know we
got
can
this.
win this. Don't know till you try.
Uh-huh.
Eat this. Shit. This on.
I need to get rid of his demon.
Careful now.
No, wait.
Shredder!
Hopefully,
Switching to offense.
ideally, he's
Don't know till
he's
you
be
try.
weak to. Yes!
Too late for the
And then I could get double damage, get more damage on the Sabbath.
Got the skills for the kills because they're genuine. Get what you get when you stomp the landmine. Yeah, I'm the payoff and you're the punchline. I can't win. Keep that right. I can't win.
Oh shit.
I'll run well.
You're
Think
strong.
again.
Be on your
Time to guard.
Defense mode arrow.
What can you do?
You're a little
Wait it
beat up.
Go! Slick skillful time to get ill. Progress of the whole.
Ah! Fuck!
We might
That
be in
should do
trouble.
the trick.
And I don't have to yet.
Vital signs irregular. I won't lose. Back on track. I won't lose.
I'm gonna heal this turn.
Is there nothing we... Not, I got this.
We're taking you not
That's
over
a
yet.
whack.
Shredder!
Now switching to off, we can target the silent as snowflake.
Too late for the
Okay, this should get rid of the Bicor. No!
I can't end here.
We're in bad.
Revival
I owe you
beast.
after all.
This is going rough.
Boost the time. I can't win. Think I'll run well.
Ringo,
Think again.
that
I'm gonna take a risk.
Good plan, Arrow.
Gotta be kidding.
You don't need to kill the demon, you just need to kill the summoner.
Gold bars. And your talk is cheaper. I'm the RS. And I don't fear no Reaper.
You should always fear the
I'm
Reaper
no
in
Reaper,
SMT.
but I can send you to hell. So face the music, RS, and take the L.
Ouch. The main thing I would recommend, the incest items, because holy shit, that will make your life so much easier.
Damn it. He had backup.
Nope.
Ringo!
Fig!
Nah, she's my backup.
Ringo,
There's a worm.
what is this thing?
Would you like her if she was a worm?
It's going into me?
The Covenant's joining with you.
Covenant. Then, this was the point of Dr. Onda's message.
Fig? Fig? Are you alright? Fig!
I'm not detecting any abnormalities at the moment. My chest feels a bit hot, though. How strange.
So, you're a friend then?
That's right. I'm Fig. I'm an agent of Ion, just like Ringo. Pleased to meet you, Arrow.
Pleased to meet you, Fig. Are there a lot of your kind out there?
I
There are
actually
only
don't
two
know.
like us. Ringo and I have the unique ability to directly intervene with human affairs.
Just to confirm, Fig, are we too late to save Melody through normal means?
Yes. By the time I arrived, she was already...
Yeesh. 2 soul hacks this quick, huh? Who'd have thought?
Ringo? You can't mean...
Are
She's
you
important.
going to bring Melody back? Like you did with me?
Think about it this way. We know Arrow's death is somehow related to the end of the world. Arrow was trying to protect Melody. But what if we assume the trigger is not Arrow's death, but his failure to complete his mission?
I can't authorize this. We don't even know if there were any consequences from the last
You can't stop me.
It'll be fine. I think I've got the hang of it.
That's not the issue here.
This is just to be safe. We need to be thorough, and that means cutting this thing off at every turn. And not only that, but I agreed to help Arrow protect Melody. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Because we're a good friend, and we don't just like... It's not
I'll
just
keep
because we
watch.
like fucking around in
Can I
people's
ask you
heads.
to do the same, Arrow?
Right.
Protection set to partial. Spell sequence, soul hack. Systems are go.
I love the animation for the soul hacking, though. It's so beautiful.
Process complete.
This is an unjust world. A false world. Let's destroy it together.
Ah, so she wanted to destroy the world.
Ah, such beauty. And so mournful, too. Just like him.
Sure, you're the main squeeze of the man in the mask, but you're endable, expendable, so hope you brought a casket. Ooh, zip, talk about a fall. RS has got you, but you're back against the wall.
How the fuck did she lose to him? And there's the horrifying realization. She was... Oh, shit. That didn't look good.
I can't die here. Not until I know the truth.
lot easier the second time around.
And you are?
Relax, lady. You don't have to glare like that. My name's Ringo. I'm an agent of Ion. I'm a super intelligent being born from the Sea of Information, and I'm here to stop the apocalypse.
And what does this super intelligent being want with a dead woman?
Well, Melody, how about I show you? Just come with me, and we'll go back.
I'm dead, you simpleton. There's no going back. Why are you even here anyway?
About resurrection.
I'm gonna save the world.
That's more than the world deserves.
Okay, guess it's gonna take a little more than that. So that's it. This is where you die, and you're okay with that? Because it sounded to me like you had something you still needed to do. You were running away. You wanted to survive. So take my hand, Melody, and you can survive. You'll get one more chance to make things right.
And with that, that puts us at 3.
Hey, she's back! I guess it's true. Ion really is something else.
Oh shit. Guess she wants to fight us after resurrecting her.
So, Ion is a non-human being born from a bunch of information, and you're like a splinter of it. That much I get. That also explains how I'm back from the dead. What I don't understand is why you're here.
Wait, Melody! We're not with Phantom. We're here to protect you.
What are you talking about?
Right, so, I'm actually with Yatagarasu. My being with Phantom was all an act. These two here are helping me with my mission.
Yatagarasu? Then you're still my enemy.
What I'll say, yeah, she
Only
seems to
if
want
you're
to end
still
the
a summoner
world.
for Phantom. They're after you too, aren't they? Doesn't seem like either of us is in the best spot.
Yeah, hey, join my team.
Could you even go back to the Phantom Society at this point, Melody? I think it'd be kind of hard.
They did kill you.
What's your point?
I'm saying we can help you. And it's not like we're asking you to spill your soul, so why not hear what we have to say?
I mean, we already hacked your soul.
If your only concern is what you'll get out of it, that's fine. Even if you decide to act alone, a little more info couldn't hurt, right?
I suppose I'll take you up on your offer. For now.
Then, it looks like Melody's safe and sound.
Sure took a lot of effort, though.
Now then, we'll want to go over everything we've learned so far. That should help us get a better understanding of the situation. There's still way too much we don't know. Like about covenants and how you two factor into all of this.
There's a lot we don't know.
For now, we should get out of here. This place is dangerous. But where should we go?
If you need a place, I've got a safe house I've been using. We should be free to talk there.
Thank you, Arrow. Let's hurry then.
Also, by the way, with these portals, you can find them all over the map. They're checkpoints. They'll let you go back. They're kind of similar to the save points we had back in SMT5. Let's head over to the safe house. We will be spending a lot of time here at the safe house. It's probably going to be where we will be spending... Actually, I'd say we'd be spending a lot of time at the safe house. Really, no. We'll come back here between runs. I'll probably end and start most streams here. But where we spend most of our time is going to be the goddamn fusion area. Ugh. Also, can I just say, I really like the fact that like the marks on Ringo's legs become the weapons. It's just such a cool animation.
Not really what I expected, but it's not bad.
Glad you like it. Fig, Melody, feel free to make yourselves at home, too.
Thank you for
Good, because we
everything,
don't have a
Arrow.
home.
Okay, let's get right into it. Arrow, you were trying to save Melody because of that light form thing, right?
Guess there's no point in hiding it now, is there? Yeah, that's right.
The Covenant came out of Melody and then went into me.
Of course. It's because I died.
I get that these Covenant things are important somehow, but I'm only just now starting to wrap my head around it. Can you tell me more about them? You two are Devil Summoners after all.
Yeah, and while we are super intelligent, there's only so much we know.
Alright, this is my understanding of it. Covenants are like a big source of energy, and they've been passed down from soul to soul for generations. Supposedly, these Covenant holders wield great power.
What kind of power?
Well, simply put, possessing a Covenant awakens the holder's latent abilities. In some cases, it can even... They say there's a total of 5 Covenants out there.
Sorry about that, I had to
Having
get the
one is powerful
Velociraptors.
as it is, but the effects would only go as far as the individual could take them. Now, if someone were to possess all 5, then that'd be something else entirely. Gather up all 5 Covenants, and you could...
You could what?
And the world.
You could call forth what's known as the Great One, a being prophesied to bring ultimate destruction to the world as we know it. That's what they say, at least. Summoning this Great One is Phantom's top priority. Am I right, Melody?
Please. You don't really need me to confirm that, do you, Mr. Double Agent? If the holder dies, the Covenant gets passed on to someone else. As a result, there's almost always some sort of conflict surrounding them. What a surprise.
I see now. So when Melody died, The Covenant found a new owner in Fig.
These covenants and this world-ending Great One you mentioned. I believe these may be the seeds that make Ion's prediction come true.
I mean,
Gotta
it
be.
tracks.
Considering we're trying to stop the end of the world, the Phantom Society's shaping up to be a pretty big obstacle.
I mean,
Agreed.
yeah, it makes sense.
Now that we know their intentions, we must.
I mean, their
protect this
intention from the
covenant
get-go was
inside
end the
at all
world.
costs.
That's going to be a problem for me.
Forget it, Milady. Our summoning abilities are changed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I
We
soul
don't have
hacked her.
control over our demons. Ringo does. We think it might be due to the soul hack.
Sup? Get fucked.
Excuse me? No one told me about this.
Oh, would you rather be dead?
Don't look at me.
You can still summon through me, however. Do you think you can make do with that?
I'd rather you just give me my summoning abilities back along with my covenant. Can you do that?
Nope.
Not right away, no. You owe me for bringing me back to life. Just think of this as a little collateral for the time being.
Oh shit.
Well, it's not a terribly good deal for me, is it? Way I see it, I'm basically your slave. You don't mince words. I like that. Still, I'm afraid I can't back down that easily.
What exactly is the Covenant to you, Milady?
I don't think I need to explain why the Phantom Society needs summoners, do I?
Right. So you're after the end of the world too, huh?
We're not?
Hey, Ringo. Mind if I ask you something?
Sure. What's up?
Ion aren't human, right? So why was the Covenant passed on to Fig? What are you, really?
We agents of Ion are highly intelligent beings born from a sea of information. By installing an ego into a simulated human body, the foundation is laid for a soul to develop alongside it.
So a machine can have a soul?
Is that so strange? Your bodies are practically machines too, albeit fleshy ones.
Even for our kind, there is still a lot about the soul that remains unknown. Like where they come from, or what they truly are. We're no experts either, but the self-evident truth is, should one accurately recreate a human body and provide it with a means of control, then a soul will naturally take root.
In other words, it's not just this mechanical shell, or rather, this body at play. It's a complex chain of different physiological reactions that shape the soul.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that.
Okay, then we're supercomputers trapped inside grandfather clocks.
In even plainer terms, our origins may be different, but we are more or less the same as humans.
I kind of like Ringo's
The
description
trade-off
more.
is, in this form, we can't operate at Ion's full power, nor do we have access to massive amounts of data like we used to. Ah, I see. I guess that's why they said this form was the most ideal for our mission. Can't really soul hack if you don't have a soul yourself, can you?
Oh, that's right, Ringo. I meant to tell you earlier, but I've made a new discovery. It's about Target Alpha. Ichiro Honda.
If I remember right, that's the famous computer engineer. What about him?
Fig was acting separately from me at the time. She was trying to protect Onda just as I was trying to protect you, Arrow.
The mission was a failure, but I managed to restore the surveillance camera footage. I found a video of what happened in the 24th Ward Municipal Tower.
And?
He was killed by someone named Iron Mask.
Did you say Iron Mask? The leader of Project C finally makes his move.
It was him.
So, you know him. Or well, I guess you would, seeing as you two are together.
You are?
He calls
shit.
himself Iron Mask. Are you absolutely certain?
Let's take a look at the footage. Outputting video.
Well, hey, I mean, if she knows him, maybe that makes things easier. So it's like that place we saw in the vision.
Impressive. I can't imagine how many security measures were in your way. You're no mere trespasser.
Ichiro Honda, I presume. The greatest computer engineer of our time. It's a pleasure.
And you are?
I am the leader of Project C. You may call me Iron Mask.
A bit on the nose. Was Black Suit taken? Or are you a prisoner broken free? Well, it's fine. You're welcome to celebrate with me, Masked Man. So is your little wallflower.
Who the fuck is he?
Complete. A system to shatter the status quo, with a perfect name to shake the very foundation of academia. The Omni System. Glorious, isn't it? Can't you feel its power?
But now it's finished, and I'm done with it. If you're a thief, then go ahead and take it.
You've designed a masterpiece, Doctor. The Omni System will uplift mankind to new heights. Alas, I'm afraid your part in our grand pageant ends here. We want something quite different from you.
I should have known. If you don't want my creation, then you must be after me. Well, what dwells within me? You want the Covenant.
Oh, he knows.
You're already aware.
You do know I'm a genius.
Oh, shit.
Say, Masked Man.
Like, that was brutal.
One last tip. Call it a parting gift from a genius. No one can control the future. Iron Mask.
He ripped the Covenant out of him.
A future.
And then he eats it. What the fuck?
Goodbye, Ichiro Anda. Your Covenant served you well, but it will serve me far better.
Said there were 5. We have 1. They have 1. Where are the others?
So that's it. Ichiro Anda was a Covenant holder too. And we got a good look at Iron Mask. Plus, whatever that freaky, murdery guy was.
The guy that tore out Anda's Covenant, you mean?
Strength like that definitely isn't human. Maybe it's some new species of bear or something? Melody, you were on Iron Mask's team. Know anything about that?
Not really. All I know is he called that thing Zenon. He also referred to it as a vessel for the Covenants.
A vessel for the Covenants, huh?
It seems he lacked the power to fend off their attack.
Say, Melody, if you and Iron Mask are an item, why is he after you?
Ringo, what would you say to working together? You help me meet with Iron Mask.
What's in it for me?
I'll help you prevent this end of the world or whatever you've been going on about. And I'll give you all of the Covenant holders' names. Deal?
Sounds like we're making
You
out
sure?
much better from that.
I thought you wanted the world to end.
Some things take priority.
All right then, Melody.
It sounds like revenge.
It's a deal.
Rather quick to trust, aren't you?
Not at all. But we both benefit from this. And for now, that's all I need. Speaking of which, I'm hoping we can count you into Arrow.
There are points during the game naturally where you will get a huge burst to the soul level.
All right,
there
then.
are other methods
It's
to
settled.
increase it, but we'll talk
Let's
about
all
those
just
as
try to
they
get along
unlock.
from here on out.
You could tell where you're gonna get points based on a bit of dialogue. I'm going to try to keep it even.
You call that getting along? Arrow, did you do something to her?
No, at least, I don't think so.
Oh, really? Yatagarasu never did anything to interfere with the Phantom Society's plans?
Well, that's nothing new. Phantom and Yatagarasu have been at each other's throats for forever.
I hate it when humans act like this. Hey, Milady. Maybe try to look at Arrow as his own person, rather than as a member of Yatagarasu.
I suppose I can do that.
Baby steps.
On to the main topic. Milady, if you could go over the Covenant holders for us.
Right. These are the 5 people the Phantom Society had marked as Covenant holders. First is Iron Mask, leader of the Covenant
so Iron Mask
Recovery
has one
Project,
too.
or
Oh,
Project
shit.
C. He's a Covenant holder as well.
The Covenant Recovery Project.
How is the Phantom Society able to identify these individuals?
A Covenant holder can detect another simply by looking at them. A quick glance in their direction is all it takes. Coupling that with the organization's power, the Phantom Society has been able to identify Covenant holders for a long time. Up next, we have Ichiro Onda, our late computer engineer. He held a Covenant, but had no summoning ability. Going off the security footage we just saw, his Covenant is currently being held by that man, Zenon.
This means Iron Mask is in possession of at least 2 Covenants.
That's not good for us.
The third Covenant holder is a Devil Summoner, Mangetsu Kuzunoha. I imagine a certain someone here knows a lot more about him than I do, though.
He's one of Yatagarasu's top Devil Summoners, and one of the key players in protecting this country.
There you have it. The fourth is a man named Saizo, who operates out of Karakacho. He's a freelance summoner who's had dealings with both Yatagarasu and the Phantom Society. And lastly, our 5th Covenant holder was me. Though that's clearly not the case anymore.
That's
the one
Fig
I currently
now.
have.
So many of them have switched owners in such a short time. It's kind of hard to follow.
Only 2 of the 5.
Hang on a sec. Does that mean Iron Mask was targeting those 2 Covenant holders at once?
If that's true, then the others could be in danger too. Milady, any idea where Saizo might be?
Word is, he's typically hanging around Bar Hydron about this time. It's over on Shinsando Street.
Then that's where we gotta go. You coming, Fig?
I'll wait here for everyone. If worst comes to worst, we can't allow our enemies to obtain any more Covenants. That said, you'll need an operator of sorts to appraise the situation. So allow me to play that role from the back end.
Roger. We'll let you handle things here then.
So I think we're gonna call a stream after I get the ability to fuse demons. First things first, let's claim the DLC, which is just gonna be outfits and some items. This will give us some bombs of life, some chakra pots, some beads, and the original flame. I will talk about that in a moment because that's actually a very important item to talk about. There are the outfits for Yasogami, that is Persona 4. Shujin is Persona 5. This is the Soul Hackers outfits. And this is the Rado Kuzunoha set. And Samurai Armor is Persona 4. Or not Persona 4, SMT 4. Then we have our Urban set, which is our swimsuit. And then a maid outfit for Ringo for some reason. So first things first, let's change some outfits.
Seems nice to me.
Okay, I'm Arrow, the Devil Summoner of Yatagarasu. Okay, I'm Arrow, the Devil Summoner of Yatagarasu.
Not bad.
In terms of elemental coverage right now, thanks to our new party member, we have access to the fire elements. Or at least the basics. I love this bar. It's just a great atmosphere about it.
The bar up the stairs is Hydron.
Hope this Saizo guy's in today.
Nope, 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 nope. I meant to go in big. Oh, that hurt. Sorry, I just had a sneeze.
Welcome. Ah, there's a new face in town. Name's Hughes. I own the place.
Hughes, huh? I'll remember that.
What can I get you? Never hurts to start with something easy like a white ale or the like.
Sorry, but we're actually
Get some good
looking
drink
for
advice.
someone.
His name's Saizo. You haven't seen him, have you?
Saizo. He was here not too long ago, but I think he left for work. You might catch him over in Karakacho. That's where he runs his day-to-day.
We'll need to hurry.
Thanks for the rec. I'll save it for next time.
The bar is a hangout. So the various hangouts in the game are where we can go to just improve the soul level with the different characters. But we'll talk about that more later. Welcome to Karakucho. Or Karakucho. I am correct. No, I'm thinking of a different area.
Wait up, Milady.
I thought this was an area in Yakuza, but no, there's it's modeled I think after the same area as an area in Yakuza.
Welcome, welcome!
Hello there.
Well, aren't you polite? My name is Yume. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me.
What do you sell here?
This is our general store. It's where we're gonna buy a lot of our items, but also sell.
About everywhere else. I know it's a little noisy in here, but by all means, take a look around. Please, take your time. You want to sell that? Thanks a bunch. You want to sell? Thanks a bunch. You want to sell that? Thanks a bunch.
In case you're worried about me having a lot of money from selling all these items, don't worry. I'm gonna be spending all of it, like I said. This is an area we'll come back to later. Right now, I'm just worried about continuing the story. I'm sure he's completely fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. He's just sleeping right now. This was an execution. A brutal one, too. Also, I like his comp.
We're too late? Again?
We're a step behind everything.
Not the cleanest way to go out. So, where does that leave us?
Well, soul hack
We
time.
already at a dead end.
Not much choice. All we can do is soul hack it.
Is that really an option? Fig's not going to be happy.
She doesn't get a choice.
You said it yourself. Sometimes we've just gotta follow our instincts. Someone was after Saizo's covenant, and we need to find out who. Our whole mission's riding on this lead, and I'm not just gonna sit back and lose it. No time to waste. I'm gonna give it a shot, so watch my back. Protection set to partial. Spell sequence, soul hack. Systems are go.
Yeah, this is not looking good for her.
Thought I was a goner there. You still in one piece, miss?
Thank you. Thank you. Come on. Is there anything behind all the smooth talk and one-liners?
Ooh, tough one. Would you believe I've got a burning ambition to be a comedian someday?
I could see him being a comedian. Oh god. Maybe we should have stopped soul hacking at 2.
I'm sorry, Saizo. I'm so sorry.
What the fuck? I will say, I do like the fact that soul hacking shows you their memories, or it gives you a taste of what this character's story is gonna be. And you just see it all unfold further as you're going.
Damn it. You're even beautiful when you're crying. I just wish I could have told you. I wanted us to start over.
Oh man, you got it bad. Like, he's got it really bad. Sup?
Saizo, right? I'm here for you.
Whoa. Never thought the Grim Reaper would be this cute.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
I'm not a Reaper, man. Not even that grim. Actually, I'm the opposite. My name's Ringo. I'm an agent.
I'll say, I don't think he's a good enough guy to go to the other place.
I came here to bring you back.
So you're telling me this smooth-talking sweetheart, who's out to save the whole world, set some time aside just for little old me?
You got it. What do you think, Saizo? Your story doesn't really end here, right? You've got some unfinished business.
Damn right I do. I never got a chance to talk to her. I'll never have a real ending until I fix that.
Okay, then I'll give you that second chance. Take my
Everyone's
hand,
got
Saizo.
their reason. Duty. Revenge. And this guy, it's a simple one through and through. He needs to talk to a girl.
Why not? I summon demons for a living anyway. I can handle a deal with the Grim Reaper.
I said I'm not the Grim Reaper.
You're the Grim Reaper. Also, I really do like Saizo. He's fun. I like the fact that, I'll be honest, they kind of limit... This is the limit to the party. We're getting no one else from here on out. But you know what? With these characters, they do devote a lot of time to them. Yeah, that's an appropriate reaction. I mean, we did just bring him back from the dead.
It actually worked. Go figure.
No way.
You know, I've been a summoner for a while now, but I gotta say, feeling a little out of my depth here.
This is something totally different from summoning. It's the power of Ion.
And Ion would be your boss, huh? Well, none of my business.
Glad I don't have to over-explain anything.
Hey, I focus on the bright side. I'm here and I'm alive. That's enough for me. I see Milady and, sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Taro, or something.
It's Arrow.
Aren't you both summoners for Phantom? What's the deal with killing me and then bringing me back to life?
One's a double agent.
I mean, let's be real. I'm not worth that much trouble.
I have nothing to do with them.
It's complicated.
spy and a traitor, huh? I see. Sounds like you guys got a lot on your plates.
For now, just consider us independents. We're not aligned with any one organization.
Gotcha. Probably more convenient that way for me, too.
Sorry to get straight to business, but was your covenant taken by a guy in a mask?
He was there, yeah, but he wasn't the one who took it. That'd be his freaky bodyguard.
Zenon, huh?
He's got
I don't know much about
3.
this covenant stuff, but I take it that's what you guys are chasing?
Among other things.
I'd say it's fair to assume Iron Mask now bears 3 covenants.
Fuck.
So you guys already know it was the Phantom Society that wiped me out.
Yeah, we're at a huge disadvantage, though.
We were kind of hoping to get to you before you got killed.
My bad, I guess. They came out of nowhere. Look, forget that. Any of you see a summoner lady around? Gorgeous? Got one of those always tired faces? Looks great in black?
I've seen her.
I saw a girl in that soul hack right before he died. Is that who he's talking about? Sorry, but we didn't see anyone else around.
Fair not to bring it up in
Those
front of the
bastards
others.
used Ash to get to me. They knew what they were doing.
Well, if you're after the Phantom Society, how about coming with us?
I'm in.
No hesitation, huh?
I owe Phantom a little payback, you see. So I'll tag along, at least until I can cash that check.
Sounds good to me. You guys alright with that?
Sure. We need all the help we can get.
No objections here either.
We should probably head back to the safe house.
Ringo, you
Review
okay?
what we know. Huh?
Whoa, you okay?
What's going on? Fig, can you take a look?
Tracing. Mental abnormality detected. I'm seeing an unknown disruption of your brainwaves. Ringo, did you soul hack again?
Maybe.
Yeah, sorry. Go on. Get the complaining out of the way.
And it's nap time.
Wake up! Ringo!
Hey, what's the plan here? Do we take her to a hospital?
We don't want that many eyes on us. Let's get her back to the safe house.
Well, yeah, all 3 of them are supposed to be dead. And I'm pretty sure we don't want doctors poking around these girls.
Fig?
Ringo is awake, everyone.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. I got all dizzy and passed out.
Yes. And then we immediately brought you back here.
Sheesh, you really freaked me out back there. Guess even Ion can go weak in the knees, huh?
I didn't think you'd be able to pass out either, actually. So you had me worried, too. Are you alright now?
Sorry about that. Looks like I gave you all a good scare. I'm guessing since I have a physical body right now, it's only natural that I'd feel unwell once in a while.
Brought 3
Ringo,
people back from
Flamma
the
wants to talk to
dead.
you about what happened. She might know something more. Flamma wants you to meet her at the Axis. She said to bring the other summoners with you.
What? Taking everyone to the Axis? Is that really gonna be okay?
Under normal circumstances, I'd think not. But considering the urgency, it might be a necessary evil.
Got it. Then I guess that's where we're headed.
Hold on. She also said that everyone should be prepared to fight.
The heck? What's that about? What, are we gonna fight in the Axis or something?
I don't know myself.
Flamma. The
All I'm hearing is I should go buy
Sounds
supplies.
like we'll just have to go see for ourselves.
You're probably right. Well, time for a little trip, gang.
Look, that's fine. Are you sure you're up for it?
Yep, couldn't be better.
Hate to be a pest, but if there's gonna be a fight, you mind if we stop by Monse Realm first? I got a few things I gotta take care of.
He's got a point. It'll be a good place to prepare, especially knowing we're going into a dicey situation.
I'm sorry, Ringo, but I must ask you to go on without me. I have matters of my own to attend to.
Yeah, sure thing. Alright, we'll all meet up at Montserrat.
Okay, so first things first, let's deal with the costume again.
Let's see some fireworks. Let's shift gears. Nice execution. Nice.
I kind of like this one.
I'll play it safe.
I'm gonna give everyone the LeBlanc apron, I think. And yeah, Yoichi's hat. Yuichi's hat.
Let me see.
And
This'll do.
that can only be used by Ringo. Talk about the demons that come on our party currently. And this also gives me a chance to talk about the different weapons we have. So currently on Milady here we have Onomoraki, which is a demon we've used back in SNT 5. This one comes equipped with the Agi spell line. And on Saizo, we have the Hair of Inaba, which comes with Zio. So we have another Zio coverage. In terms of everyone's comps though, talk about them real quick. So Ringo's main comp is her sword. Arrow is his revolver. Then we have Milady with her size, and finally Saizo has a Tommy gun. The Tommy gun's my favorite. Welcome to Bonsai Realm, an area we'll be coming back, we'll be passing through a lot. Mostly because this is another major shopping area, but has a very important system for anything we need to do in the future. That is the Compsmith.
Whoa. This place is packed. And they've just got demons out on the street here.
This is Monse Realm. I guess you could call it a private district. A city space only summoners can enter.
What? Normal people aren't allowed in?
As far as I understand it, there's a barrier set up. It doesn't just keep civilians out. It makes it so that they're not even curious about the place.
Huh. Yeah, I could see how that worked. As long as a human's not interested in something, they'll let all kinds of discrepancies slide. So where are we headed, Saizo?
Compsmith, of course, because that's the most important building here.
The Devil Summoner's best friend.
Shit. Okay, before we go to the Compsmith, this is an area that's also important, but we'll talk about it more in detail later. It's as we collect items, it's an exchange, essentially.
A Devil Summoner's best friend doesn't tell me much. What exactly do they do here?
Well, you go to Compsmith to customize your comp. And every Devil Summoner needs a good comp. The technician here's young, but she knows what she's doing. And her clientele proves it. Even the veterans go to her.
Love the flattery, Saizo, but it's not gonna get you a discount.
What's the deal, Tara? I'm bringing customers in the door. You can't cut me a little finder's fee?
A customer's not a sale. You know I don't do discounts anyway. Hey lady, the name's Tara, but everyone just calls me Tara.
I actually really do like Tara.
Pleasure's all mine.
If you ever have any
Again, I like characters with some sass and where it doesn't cross the line into annoying.
Then you just bring it here.
Here, Ringo. This should be enough for a little tinkering. How about you see how she works?
Thanks, Saizo. You really don't mind?
Don't worry about it. I owe you a lot more than this anyway. But hey, if you'd rather just get down to business and chase our leads, we can always customize it later. When you're ready, you can drop by that place you were talking about. The Axis, right?
What'll it be this time?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go in here and show it. So, using our own comp here, so as you can see, you can't just use money to upgrade the comp. You need to find demon parts. A couple of these are going to be found in two both very consistent ways. Killing said demon, or you find it from the demon exploration on the maps. For example, we don't have enough for the Wilder's Fur, which would give us the Physical Arcana, which decreases the MP cost of physical skills by 10%. First, we're gonna increase our attack. With that upgrade complete, all of our physical skills, including magic, will now be increased by 10%. Let's see. Can't do anything else outside of upgrade viewers. Yeah, the Mark 90 summoning gun it's an iconic piece of devil summoning tech. And with that, let's go to the access.
So this is the Axis. I can't believe a big underground complex like this actually exists.
It's at the bottom of the ocean. Used to be a big abandoned facility, but we fixed it up a little. Now we use it for whatever we want.
Unreal. Looks like it goes on forever.
Shame it looks so synthetic, but I can't deny there's a certain sense of grandeur to it.
This is the core of Ion. It's where Fig and I were born.
It does have its own
beauty. The amount of
beauty.
info at our disposal here allows us to pretty accurately calculate future events.
So that's how you learned about the end of the world.
Mm.
Are you sure you're okay? You don't look like you're back on your feet just yet.
Nah, I'm fine, really. I can handle it.
Hey, don't push it, Ringo.
Welcome to the Axis, Devil Summoners. Or perhaps I should just call you humans. I am Flamma.
Whoa! The hell's that coming from?
All around you.
Agreed. What exactly is going on with her?
Understood. I'll get right to the point. Based on my observations, Ringo's condition is a result of her continued soul hacking.
I regret nothing.
I'd considered that as a possibility. I just didn't think it would have such an impact.
I don't really get how it all works, but yeah, normally you can't just bring people back from the dead without some sort of catch.
Isn't that the truth? Actually, I might be getting a pretty good deal if this is as bad as it's gonna get, don't you think?
Well, let's not get carried away. I still owe you one, and you can bet I'm gonna pay you back. So, no giving up the ghost till we're squared away, alright?
Oh-ho! Better get the most out of you while I can, then. Just so you guys know, none of this is your fault, okay?
I agree with Ringo. The soul hacks were a necessary measure.
Nah,
Soul
it's
hacking
all their
allows
fault.
an agent of Ion to interact with a human soul. But it requires a link to the target's soul, or their psyche, if you'd rather phrase it that way. I surmise that when the link was created between you, it caused an unforeseen abnormality to surface. It would be extremely dangerous to continue searching for the Covenants without addressing this first.
Alright, well, is there any way to get rid of this so-called abnormality?
Indeed there is. It is for that reason that I called you here.
What do you mean? Give it to us straight for once.
In order to remove Ringo's abnormality, I've prepared a specific countermeasure. I must ask that I have everyone's cooperation on this.
Really cutting our work out for us, ain't you?
Alright, Flamma. What do we need to do?
Rather than explain, it would be best if you saw for yourselves. If you would please head that way.
Welcome to the Soul Matrix. This is someplace I personally will be spending time off screen. Because this is a grinding, well, this is going to be your continuous grinding spot.
Wow, the fun just keeps on going here, huh?
Wait, this seems familiar somehow.
This area is known as the Soul Matrix.
The Soul Matrix?
Based on information acquired through Ringo's soul hacking, Ion has created a physical representation of your mental pathways. Here, they manifest as a labyrinth of sorts.
Soul hacking? Alright, back when Ringo was in my mind, it looked something like this.
The reference data comprised not only your experiences, but Ringo's previous observations in your mind space. Expect some familiar sights.
They really went above and beyond.
It's hard to believe we're still underground. Ion's power really is incredible.
That is scary.
You are currently standing at the heart of the Soul Matrix, from which the labyrinth continues in 3 different directions.
Three doors. Makes sense.
Does this mean that this labyrinth of yours is connected to each one of our souls?
That is correct. The structure before you is reflecting in real time the mental state of the summoners linked with Ringo.
So what does this labyrinth have to do with this problem Ringo's dealing with?
Allow me to clarify. The source of the abnormality causing Ringo's malaise has been detected in Arrow's sector.
So it's something to do with Arrow.
Ion's conjecture is that in soul hacking Arrow, Ringo was exposed to some anomaly within Arrow's mental state.
I mean, they were all dead.
What? Does that mean there's something wrong with my mind?
Maybe?
Hold on. I didn't do anything wrong, did I?
Yes, you did.
Hard to know without seeing for ourselves. But I think I get what Flam was saying. Basically, we just have to head into Arrow's sector and eliminate whatever's causing the problem, right?
I've concluded that this would be the most effective solution, yes.
Mind losing that dismal look on your face?
Calm down, guys. You can pick all the fights you want later, but right now, we've got a job to do. Let's go take a look at this Arrow sector.
Yeah, after this area, we're going to be calling stream. There's a lot more we would be able to do, but we'll do that at the start of the next stream.
Our objective here is to eliminate the abnormality in the Arrow sector and stabilize Ringo's mental state.
Whoa, we got demons just strolling around the place. What's going on here?
Did it just disappear?
So this soul matrix is in our minds? Because I can already tell it's going to be a headache.
Why are there demons here? Is that because of Ringo's condition?
We're still investigating possible reasons, but as of now, the presence of demons in the Soul Matrix is yet unexplained.
It's just so we have something to fight.
Based on current observations, they're not limited to Arrow's sector. We have demons roaming both of your areas too.
Huh. So us summoners are infested with demons down to our hearts and minds, huh? Guess that's just karma.
Oh, that tracks.
Investigating the Soul Matrix further might help us pinpoint the cause of Ringo's condition.
So we still don't really know what's causing it.
Under the current circumstances, we would be better served finding a practical solution than a theoretical one. Therefore, I will limit our current investigation to the Aero sector, which seems to be the source of our issue.
Works for me.
Yeah, we don't really
I'm
have
not
time
wild
to deal
about
with the
walking into
rest.
a construct of my own mind anyway.
No point wasting time. Let's head for the Aero sector.
What is that? A drone?
I finally caught up. You can see me, right? What do you think? How do I look?
I have so many questions.
This thing certainly is friendly.
It could
Arrow,
be
shoot it.
dangerous. I'll just shoot it.
Wait, I'm not dangerous. It's me, Fig.
Fig? Why are you a bird thing?
I'm not just a bird thing. This is Mimi the owl.
I did
It's
not
a drone
answer
form
anything.
I'm using for reconnaissance here. Ringo was worried about our surveillance abilities in our normal forms, so this seems like a good fix.
I take it this is the preparation you were talking about.
Exactly. With Mimi, I can serve as mission support for you all.
Support?
You know, detecting hostiles, surveilling local threats.
Makes sense. That could be useful. I have to ask though, why make yourself this owl thing? Where did Mimi come from?
Well, Mimi is short for Mimizuku, and that's a word for an owl. But it's not that important. I guess I just like the look. Drone production and control is pretty easy for Ion, so I figured I might as well make something cute.
Cute's
Fair?
not really my thing. How about a babe drone with some curves and sultry style?
Denied.
Just crush the man's poor dreams. That's Caesar.
Aw, come on, Fig. Curvy bait! Curvy bait!
I love these
Denied.
characters. Oh.
Hey, you said it was easy to change things up, right? Take it from me. Humans love change. Can't get enough of it.
Sure, and that's why you're pushing this so hard.
So how about it? You could always switch back.
Denied. Complain all you like, but I'm sticking with Mimi.
You said it wasn't a big deal, but you sound pretty attached to her.
She really does.
Anyway, I think I'll be using Mimi to help you guys out from now on. Let's do our best, team. We can do this.
She's so perky now. Was Fig always like this?
Yeah, she seems
Hidden depths,
happier.
I guess. I can imagine she's usually too busy keeping up with Ringo.
Hey.
Sometimes all it takes is the right mask, and you can play a different side of yourself.
Seems like she's having fun with it anyway.
I mean, yeah,
Should be
look at her
fine.
dance.
Now, onward to the Soul Matrix. Let's go!
Yeah, Mimi's main thing is just to let us know when
Are you
we're
hurt?
being attacked.
Look out!
They won't know what hit 'em.
Okay.
Now, time for some
Sure.
punishment.
Take this. Got it. Lowest kill
You don't
streak
have to
by
tell me.
drinks.
How about this? Burn in hell.
I got this.
You're
Wanna
in
see
for it
that
now.
terror?
This ought to shred up. That son. Out of my
There we
way.
go. I think a level 2 Sabbath. Okay, it's not enough. It wasn't enough to defeat all of them, but you know
What's
what?
the plan here? Here goes. Easy shot, a kick.
I could fight like that all day.
Ooh, demon, 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 demon. Give me
Let's
something good.
negotiate.
Ow!
Any medicine?
Ugh, that hurt. That legitimately hurt.
careful. That was close.
Begin.
I'll handle this. Fire! Bullseye!
Tired out, Melody?
Just kidding. That works.
How about that, Millie?
Don't give me the warnings.
Let's go. That's a hit. Time to kick it off.
Out of my way.
There are tricks later in the game that will allow the Sabbath to be more powerful.
Easy shot.
This isn't good.
For it, Millie.
Do your
I was
thing,
doing
Melody.
that anyway.
Nice move. Let me see.
Eat this!
Huh? Yeah, good plan. Huh. That was a joke.
Oh.
The demon. I already have you. Oh, thank you for the life stone, though. Gotta keep an eye. The Soul Matrix is a really good place for demon hunting, though, just because it's really easy to navigate in terms of, like, finding your demons.
They won't know what hit them.
Got it. How's this? Got it.
Time to kick it off.
Can you handle this?
Whoever brings them
Still
down,
with me.
Go
bring
for it,
some.
Millie.
Okay, you're wide open.
Miss you with this power.
That's your cue.
You got it. Let him have
Got
it,
it.
Arrow.
There it is.
Too late for regrets now.
You're too reckless.
Man, take this.
Not bad. All right. Yes, boom.
I'm not
Let's
your
do it,
baby.
I was doing that anyway.
Almost fell asleep.
Yeah, so the original flame will heal the entire party, but if you are on easy mode, it can actually act as, an extra life in case you get a game over.
Look out!
Booting summoning program. Let's roll.
Take him down,
Good thing
boss.
side right on target.
Nice. All right. Take this. Lowest kill streak buys drinks.
Get what?
I'm
Let's
going
go.
to enjoy
Beat him
playing.
down.
Now, Arrow.
Right away. Work.
Too late for regrets now.
What?
Wait, that one... Oh, it survived!
Take this.
How dare you survive the poison?
Not bad. Let's
That'll
roll.
work.
This side has this.
Wow, over already?
You okay? Enemy! Incoming! Close.
No, I'm gonna stop fighting for a little bit just because I need to get some, MP back.
Look out! Incoming!
Oh, fuck.
Begin.
I'll handle this.
What's the plan here?
Here goes. Fire.
Let's see how. Here I come.
How about that,
Fine.
Millie?
You're wide open. Got it? All right. How's this?
Arrow.
Right.
Good.
Out of my way.
So this is it.
Now, time for some
Okay.
punishment.
Easy shot.
What's our open?
You like
Take it
that?
away.
Send him. Do it,
I was
Melody.
doing.
You're dead.
Got Fine. I'll get serious. Soul hack.
Perfect timing, Ringo.
Too late for regrets now. I was
You
just
know what?
getting started.
Because we're running out of, Oh no, I have to actually leave.
Look out! Get ready! Now we can relax.
You know what?
Let's take it.
I'll just operate with what I got right now.
Bye-bye.
I was thinking about just dipping out and resting so I can recharge my MP, but now we'll keep going. What I'm going to do, though, is pull up this. Nope, wrong one. Summoners. Oh, we only got one of each. Shit.
You're in for it now. Not bad at all.
Look out! Incoming! Let's negotiate. Enemy!
Yeah, I need... Oh, I'm not strong enough yet.
What's that demon?
Here goes. You gonna try it out?
Should I roll the dice?
Be good to gather some intel.
Bingo!
Yeah, good plan.
That's one of it.
It's probably fine. Lowest kill streak buys drinks.
Could be.
You unlucky?
You gonna try it out?
You know what to do.
You think that'll work?
One way to find out.
Here goes. That's a hit.
Out of my way.
So the nice thing about the way that they do the Sabbath, even if you run out of MP and you use normal gunshots or normal attacks, you can still trigger the Sabbath if they are weak to those elements.
You are pretty
Oh,
good.
this
Okay.
thing's gonna get fucked.
Too late for the
Okay, there's a double
Had to get in the
Sabbath.
way.
Now we can relax. Lucky us.
How about later?
Okay, more items.
Look out! Careful.
I'll let you start.
All right.
Do it, Saizo.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
Not bad. Yeah, good plan. Boom.
Whoever brings
like
them
that?
down
All
gets
you,
do it.
all you.
You don't have to tell me.
Nice. Okay.
How's this?
Feeling lucky?
Here goes.
Out of my way.
Sure.
Still okay,
I'm
okay?
on. See ya.
This is the fun part about early game SMT. It's just working with what you got.
Any medicine? There's one. Look out! Careful, it's close.
I'll follow your lead.
Sure.
That'll try.
All yours, Saizo.
All according. All right.
That'll
This up.
I don't know.
Accessing careful now. Good hit.
That's it. This power.
Let's see some silence.
Oh, we're actually gonna be able to finally do a max power Sabbath, or at least max for what we can do right now.
Dinner time.
You wanted to fight?
Yeah, that's where a lot of your damage is gonna come from.
Look out! Careful.
Okay, forged a contract with the new demon. So what I normally do for with like the level up items, if I'm trying to fuse a certain demon, I'll make sure my summoners are the right level, of course.
Ooh, ouch.
But then I will, in terms of like all the extra fusion, I will do that through. I'm basically going to make sure that my demons have got all their skills beforehand. Sorry.
You're wide open. Out of my way.
Okay. Looks like it'll work.
Fine. One down. Guess I'm out of their league.
This might be as far as we go.
Give me 1 second. Ugh.
This rupture is caused by the disparity in thought and cognition between Ringo and the human connected by her soul hack.
So it's about the differences between me and Arrow.
Well, they're totally different people. There's gotta be a million unique things between them.
Correct. In the Soul Matrix, these myriad points of disparity take this form. This is a mutual lack of understanding between Ringo and the Summoner. With a more sympathetic connection, their soul level can be elevated.
Meaning this will all fix itself if they make nice. Be friends?
Making nice is a more ambiguous term than I would use. But yes, that is essentially
Yeah, this is
correct.
what soul level is for.
So, what would happen if we tried to pass through this without boosting our soul level?
We
It
die.
is not recommended. Doing so would induce immense stress in the human psyche.
We don't know how it would affect you either.
It could kill us all.
Yeah, I know. Just curious.
Currently, however, your understanding of one another may be enough to proceed. Try approaching the rupture.
Got it.
Yeah, essentially, the way you navigate the soul matrices is you need to have different soul levels. This one will always be able to be unlocked because it only requires an understanding of 5, and you get a guarantee of 10. And as you complete those, you're going to get summoner skills. Summoner skills can let you get various boosts. For example, I'm going to start with Adept Healer. And we can kind of see how which one we take is going to affect our next skill.
Hey.
Yeah, these are basically just passive skills you're gonna unlock as you did I unlock that? Okay, good. The summoner skills are passive skills. Some of the passive skills are as follows.
Be cautious.
Ooh. Yes. May I introduce powerful demons? They're risky enemies. We will avoid fighting them for right now.
Careful.
You can knock them down, but you can knock them back. If you need to reset them, run towards the demon and talk to them. Yes, we got some money.
Careful.
Oh shit.
We're seriously fighting that thing?
No, we are
Let's
not.
beat it. Your funeral.
Can't
Let's
just
retreat.
brute force this
Better
one.
not waste our just as we planned.
Yeah, no. Risky demons are more powerful than anything else you'll find in an area. And they have other weird quirks.
Look out! Careful. Now we can relax.
Got a weird one here. Keep
got
an
it.
eye on them.
Want to make a bet, Saizo? Lowest kill streak buys drinks? It's probably fine.
What's our opener?
Here I come.
Hope that one.
Try something lucky.
Get lost.
Now, time for some
That lowest
punishment.
kill streak buys drinks?
Good idea. It's your call.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh shit!
Wasted effort.
Ringo is not looking good.
Done yet.
This is nothing.
Not your
Man,
time,
I needed
Ringo.
that, Saizo.
Okay, let me see.
Hope this works.
Okay, well,
Nice
oh.
one, Arrow. Fine. I'll get
Oh yeah, it's a prime example I was talking about earlier.
Help me out here.
I see all out of my way.
You fell for it.
Saizo, still good?
Not done yet. Man, I'll be okay. Let's go about this carefully.
You mind?
We need to watch ourselves.
You mind?
That'd be helpful.
Come on,
Thanks for
here.
looking out, Saizo.
Don't expect
Got
me
it.
to help, Arrow.
But shit, I thought you still had Bufu.
Knew I could. Yeah. Good plan. Boom.
Whoever brings
like
them
that?
down gets drinks on me.
Saizo, you hurt?
Bad shape if this keeps.
Charge in, head.
Stay
Here
alert,
we go.
Ringo.
Got him.
Well done. Switching to offense.
Eat this.
Here I come. Get lost.
About what I figured.
You okay?
Definitely before we, if I don't find a way to boost, I'll restore my MP before the boss. We are definitely going to be heading back to rest. I'm going to fast forward a lot from the demon exploration dialogue once I know what I got.
Bye-bye.
There are some really rare items you can get for there, including items evolved, like I believe limited items for upgrading your comp.
That was close.
I want that.
Any medicine?
Okay, not picking a fight, not picking a fight. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got 3 demons, so let's pick them up first.
That was close.
Already got you.
Enemy. Now we can. Let's negotiate.
I'm not high enough level for you.
It's dangerous. Incoming.
Oh, yes.
That was close.
Yeah, no, that was actually really close. Okay, so since we got this, one thing I really actually don't like about this game is the way they handle the minimap. But everything else about it I actually do like. The Sabbath system actually grew on me. Okay, no one has finished theirs. You are... Oh, you're actually gonna be a pretty decent demon once... You actually got a pretty decent set. Yeah, occasionally there's gonna be gold enemies that will drop the items that are worth a lot.
Enemy. Incoming. That was close.
Watch out for the new enemy.
Shall we?
You know what to do.
Come on. Smart choice. Let's go.
Ooh, that'll work. So, take him down. Now.
Right away. Nailed it.
Here I come.
It's a risk, Lily.
Time to kick it off.
See that tag?
Take him down, boss.
If you were too easy, too late for regrets now.
I'll show you.
You know what
Sure.
to do.
Looks like it'll...
Do it, Zach.
Watch there. Let's see. Easy shot. Just getting started.
What's our
Good idea.
Let's see.
Might as well
Beat him down.
Okay, Side, next.
What are you
I
doing,
won't lose.
Ringo?
I hate coincidence. Careful now. Big damage. Too late for
Oh,
regrets.
sweet.
That was a joke.
Yeah, this game... Okay, I guess let's talk about this while we're going. The Sabbath system versus the press turn system. I'll be honest, the thing is about the Sabbath system, it does have you thinking in a completely different way on how you use your abilities.
Bye-bye.
It's still about exploiting weaknesses, but with the press turn system, it's kind of like you have a bunch of demons remember correctly, it's you in this one, it's you have a bunch of people covering various things, where in okay, you have what's this? Okay, I'm gonna pause really quick so I can get my thoughts straight. With the press turn system, you have a bunch of demons specialized for different roles. Like you have one specialized for fire damage, one specialized for ice damage, and you kind of just go from there. With the Sabbath system, everyone kind of does a little bit of everything. You don't really have a traditional role system. It's everyone's doing damage of a different type. Not even a different type. You actually have a lot of overlap with damages. Ugh.
Look out! Now we can relax.
So we got no demon over there. Gate we can't do anything with yet.
Listen.
I wasn't gonna acknowledge it, but okay.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so these are gates that will not... There are gates that won't unlock until you make progress in the main story.
Look out! Incoming! That was close.
So, yeah, that's a thing. Okay, first things first. Let's create a save. Yep, you need a necessary soul level of 10, which you will have by this point in time. I'm just gonna fast forward past this because this is gonna be the same animation most of the time.
Die!
There. That big league's demon. It's being drawn to Arrow's memory. Yeah. I can just sense it after soul hacking you.
And this guy might be the source of Ringo's condition. Let's take it down.
I know we can win this.
Got it. Never know when.
Let's open up with... Okay, wind is your weakness. What about electricity? Nope, you block electricity. Good to know.
I don't know.
Poison? Nope.
You gotta win this.
And fire.
Too late for regrets now.
Okay, I can work with this.
I know
Shall
we
we?
can win this.
That's useless. Don't be taking a gamble. What are you promising?
Take him.
Appreciate your work.
Good.
You like that?
That'll blow
On
away,
it, Ringo,
Melody.
like that?
That was a let's roll. Locked on, right on target. Too late for regrets now.
Ooh. So this is the thing about this game. When an enemy summons reinforcements, it actually can work very well in your favor, depending on what they summon, because it might be able to give you more enemies to strike, so you can get more for the Sabbath.
Work together.
Remember, you gonna try it
Here
out?
goes. Boom.
As long as we work
You
together.
don't have to tell me. You think you can order me around?
Too late for regrets now.
Don't underestimate me.
As long as we
That'll
work
work.
together.
Let him have.
Never know when.
Take him down, Arrow.
Like I overlooked that.
Look at, shall we?
All yours, Sizo.
Don't gotta tell bingo.
Good. I'm not your bait. How about this?
I'll burn it all. Not that careful now. Here goes. Too late for regrets now.
I'll show you.
You know the
Sure,
drill.
that'll try.
Don't be a hero.
No, that's hard, buddy.
Let's
That'll
go.
work.
Let him have it, Arrow.
Like I overlooked that.
Just careful now.
Stay
Here we
alert,
go.
Ringo. They certainly hit
That's
hard.
not
Now
enough
I'm
to
back
take
in
you
the
down.
front.
Tired out, Lily?
Let's go.
And
Best to go with
end
that.
it with an Agni, giving us another stack 3.
I'll show you.
Is that coming?
Oh, fuck.
Put yourself too hard, Sizo.
Man. Come on back.
Thanks, Sizo.
Take it easy, man.
Is there nothing we can do? I can't lose here. Not out.
Die!
I know we can win this.
Switching
So
to
you.
offense.
see some
Okay,
action.
Sizo.
Can you still fight,
I'm
Sizo?
still in this. You owe me one for
What
this.
hell?
There you go.
Ringo,
I got
you
this.
still with us?
Here goes. Too late for regrets now.
I'll show you.
Shit.
I'm sorry.
Don't count me. Oh, man, no slacking off.
Ready to keep at it, Sizo.
Tired out, Lily?
Just getting
that'll
started.
work.
Think you can order me around? Luck
That's
is a
one other
sense.
thing I'm going to be doing a lot between streams. It is going to be a lot of me running around and just collecting items. Okay, there's the other augments. You actually also give me your augment.
lied to me?
Listen, we don't have to fight. Can't you see that the Phantom Society is wrong? Open your eyes!
Open my eyes? Don't give me that shit! Fight me, damn it!
I won't!
I said fight!
There's the shot.
God damn it!
It's all so clear now. I was the one who was wrong. I'm sorry.
Hey, you alright? Sorta just went quiet all of a sudden.
Vision quests were a thing in the original original Soul Hackers, but the way they worked there was you saw
we're fine.
You basically
What
took
Rainbow
control
and
of
Hero just
of someone and
witnessed
you
is a
played through a
meaningful
level.
memory.
It gave you an idea of how a dungeon was going to play later. I like these
Thanks
more.
to
They're
that,
more
I
personal in
remembered
this
something
one.
important. Well, more like I was reminded.
So,
Hence
what
why
we
I kind of
just saw
compared
was-
them to the social links.
My memory of when I was killed. I'm sure of it. That guy you saw, Kaburagi, he's still with Phantom. He's helping them track down the Covenants.
Then he's our enemy.
He is. But he's also a good friend.
So was this friend of yours really that mad at you for betraying the Phantom Society?
No, not because of that. I made an important promise to him. And in that moment, I nearly broke it. Really, I have to thank you. You've given me a chance to set things right.
What did you promise him?
Thank you, summoners. The abnormality had taken the form of a demon, and thanks to your efforts, Ringo's condition is now stable.
Why tell us that now? You knew that the moment we beat it.
Actually, I discovered something rather unexpected, so I had to perform a cursory inspection. By eliminating the foreign object from the Soul Matrix, Ringo and Arrow's psychological wavelengths are now much more in sync, thereby enhancing your abilities. In other words, there are substantial benefits to exploring the Soul Matrix and clearing gates.
More powerful abilities does sound tempting.
Back it up a minute. When you say her condition's stable, are you implying we haven't really addressed the root of the problem?
Nah, of course not.
Correct. However, the removal of inhibitors like the one you just took care of seems to have a certain impact. It's unlikely Ringo will collapse again. Still, I ask that you please refrain from the consistent soul hacks, Ringo.
But I want to do it more.
Saw that one coming.
There are still many
They're taking away my
unknown
soul
factors
hacking
at play,
privileges.
and we must not forget the associated risks. We should try to avoid any unpredictable scenarios.
Right, I'll lay off. As much as possible.
Sounds like you're not against the idea of having to jump in again if the situation calls for it.
Of course not. I don't see much point in being reserved about it. Do you?
Not at all. It's not every day you find an ally who knows how to make the right call. Even more so if you're only with them a short time.
Don't worry, Melody. You'll get your meeting with Iron Mask. And if we end up as enemies after that, then no hard feelings, okay?
Agreed. I'm hoping it doesn't come to that, though.
Oh, really? There's a surprise.
Yeah, best case, we avoid more soul hacking and keep on Melody's good side.
I'm with you there.
I respect your decision, Ringo, but please only do it when absolutely necessary.
I'm gonna soul hack again.
Alright?
You can't stop me.
I know. Honestly, Fig, you worry too much.
Thank you, everyone. It looks like Ringo is doing a lot better now. And I have good news from my end as well. I've discovered another lead on a Covenant.
Oh
holder.
shit.
Nice one, Fig.
I'm surprised you found another in such a short time.
There's only one left.
Now we can really focus on finding the Covenants.
Let's get a move on then. I'm eager to see what the rest of these Covenant holders are like.
Everyone, please make your way back to the safe house when you can. I'll be waiting.
I'm gonna take the intact just because it's gonna
Hey.
give us more for the future.
Huh.
Gunfire stack is actually a very useful ability. Gunfire stack is actually one of the ones I was talking about, where if you get a stack caused by a certain element or a certain damage type, you can double it. So instead of being, you know, oh, I used gun and got 1 stack, it'll be 2 stacks, which lets you do some really crazy shit. Okay, there's everyone else's, and one from Ringo. So, quickly talk about some stuff. If you ever have questions, press R, check the soul levels. You know you can make it further into a character's soul matrix if they have, basically if this apple is glowing yellow. You may notice Ringo has one and it's also glowing. When that is the case, talk to the Ringo illusion here, and Ringo can acquire
In
skills.
addition, in the name, what do you desire?
Yeah, there's also Ion directives, which are side
New
quests you
function.
can do in the soul matrix. See here. I'll take this.
Don't forget.
This way, we always have a way to jump out of the dungeons.
What do you desire, Ringo? New function.
I'll take this. This is very useful.
Hey.
Right.
Sufficient. There you go. I like how each of the
What do you
blurbs do
desire,
have
Ringo?
something like
In the
from the
name of
character.
evolution.
Now we have hangout events, so we can just go to the bar, and that's a good way to boost soul level.
How are you feeling, Ringo?
Fine so far. I can head out anytime.
What's this lead you found?
Ah, right. I found the potential location of the last Covenant's bearer. Mangetsu Kuzunoha. If my information's good, and I believe it is, someone fitting his description has been hiding out in the abandoned subway.
An unused subway system?
Oh, I remember that mess. So you remember 10 years ago there was a lot of talk about Public Works building fancy new subway lines? Earthquake-resistant architecture and all? Yeah, turns out that died in bureaucratic hell. Too much red tape to fund it. They ended up scrapping it midway and reinforcing the existing lines instead. So, with all these fancy new subway tunnels unfinished and unused, the homeless communities moved in. Fat cats weren't too happy about that.
Casualties of the unemployment crisis. One of the unfortunate downsides to the AI industry's world of tomorrow.
Crazy to think a Kuzunoha got hit by that, though. You'd never expect to see one of them living on the streets. But I guess they're only human after all.
Who is this Kuzunoha guy anyway? You're talking like that name's got some weight to it.
It does.
The Kuzunoha family
We
is
just
a
don't
line
know
of
it.
renowned devil summoners. They've been protecting this country from supernatural threats for generations. And Mangetsu Kuzunoha lives up to their legacy. He's an old man now, but a legend in his own right. So I hear, anyway.
You said he's on good terms with Yatagarasu?
Yeah, most of the Kuzunohas have been. Historically, they've sided with Yatagarasu when it comes to national defense.
Real champions of justice, huh?
Right. Justice.
They keep fighting to protect the world from behind the scenes, huh? So they're literal heroes.
Yeah, we've always depended on them.
Because the world's just that black and white, right? Justice and heroes. Someone let me know when it's time for the adults in the room to talk.
Say that again.
Ugh, you're like cats and dogs. Could you two please chill out for 1 second?
So, what were we talking about again?
How Mangetsu Kuzunoha's got our last covenant.
Mangetsu was actually involved in Yatagarasu's research into the Covenants.
Really?
Yes, I'm not surprised you didn't know. I'm sure it was highly classified even within Yatagarasu's ranks.
So what was Mangetsu digging into?
Anything and everything Covenant related.
You're pretty well informed on your enemies.
I'd hope so. I was part of the team led by Iron Mask when we raided Mangetsu's lab a year ago.
You raided his lab?
That's what I said. Iron Mask was after 2 Covenants there. Mangetsu held one, and his assistant had the other.
So Mangetsu was sitting on 2 Covenants in that lab.
I imagine that's
Now
how they
he
made
has
such
one of them.
progress in their research, with 2 hosts on hand.
No way to say for sure. Not anymore, anyway. As for the raid itself, well, there's no telling if that was successful either. Iron Mask killed Mangetsu's aide and took his Covenant. After that, everything was chaos. Just when it seemed like the battle was about to turn, the whole facility went up in flames.
Good cover.
Mangetsu died, and we lost his Covenant. At least, that's what I thought.
Except now, it sounds like Mangetsu's been alive this whole time. Hiding out in the abandoned subway, huh? Where'd you get all this info, Fig?
Rumors.
Seriously? That's all? I kinda figured you'd have a more, I don't know, high-tech approach here.
Well, first I tried that is, accessing the subway surveillance network. But it appears the occupying homeless destroyed every camera in the place, so that proved useless. Instead, I checked social media, private email servers, the Summoner Net, and other databases. Those led me to certain conspiracy theories picked up and sensationalized by the tabloids. Strange incidents proposed to have supernatural origins. And several hits had one thing in common. They all noted that their respective incidents involved a one-armed old man.
Sounds hard to miss.
Yes. More so because he seems to be responsible for solving many of these supernatural problems. Single-handedly, too. So to speak. I hypothesize that this man must at least be a devil summoner. Possibly one of staggering ability.
Fits the profile. You think that's
Wait.
Mangetsu then?
If he's that powerful,
Yes.
does he really need our help?
I mapped out the sightings of this one-armed veteran, and based on the data spread, he is most likely to be found in the abandoned subway lines. He certainly seems well liked by the local homeless population. They apparently know him as Doc.
Never doubted you for a second.
He is good.
That subway complex is a pretty big place to search. By the time we actually found the guy, we'd be ready for an old folks' home ourselves.
It's true that we don't have a lot of time. Phantom's probably on the hunt for Mangetsu too.
I highly doubt your search would take decades, but I can narrow the range with some time to analyze further. I can rank my data points by priority and relevance, sort sightings by chronological order, and try remapping.
You go, Fig! My partner, folks.
Guess we're on standby until then.
How about we head to Ropo Realm then? We've got a couple more demons now, right? And you're technically a summoner too, Ringo. Even if you're not exactly a normal one. I think it's about time you met Uncle Vic.
Yes.
Uncle Vic, huh? Why? Who's he?
He's a hard guy to describe. Probably better if I just take you to see him. Want me to lead the way?
Sure, if you're offering. Let's go.
How are you? What do you think? Isn't it
Yes,
great?
this is the introduction of
I get
meals. You could come
Whatever
back
do you
to
mean?
the. If anything, they actually behave like meals from Monster Hunter. You can come back here, eat, and you'll get various stats effects and bonuses until you leave whatever dungeon you go to next. For right now, we're gonna hold off on them, and we'll use them. We'll use it later. Now, for quite possibly the most important place you'll ever find in this game. the circus. Welcome to Ropo Realm.
Whoa. This tent is huge. You want me to see a circus show or something?
Well, something close to that anyway.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out soon enough. Come on, let's head in.
Yep, as that tutorial just said, this is where we perform the art
to the
of...
Cirque du Gomaden. I am the owner and ringmaster of this grand circus. You may call me Victor.
Hey, good to see business is booming. I've got someone here you should meet, Victor. This is Ringo. She's basically a new devil summoner.
Sup?
I see. So you are one of the minds beyond mankind.
Wait, what?
Most intriguing
You want to elaborate on
No, not now at least.
So yeah, this is our equivalent of Igor or
Relax, Ringo.
the priest at the
Definitely
Chapel of
eccentric,
Shadow.
but you can trust him.
Victor is
Eccentric
our
barely covers it.
demon fusion expert
that?
for this
So,
game.
what are we here for again?
This circus is where we confuse our demons.
Oh, this is just a demon thing. So, no elephants on unicycles, no clowns, no hoops of fire.
Oh, it's such a shame.
It's a shame.
You come seeking petty clownery. No, Summoner. We have a show far greater to offer you. The fusion of two demons is the grandest circus nature could conceive. There is no greater spectacle than the moment of demonic life reborn. Come one, come all, to the greatest show on Earth! Demons fused before your very eyes!
Since we're here, we might as well see what we can do. Fusing will seriously boost our combat potential.
Okay, Victor. Hope you put on a good show for us.
He always does.
Sorry to interrupt you, Ringo. I believe I've identified the approximate location of Mangetsu Kuzunoha, or at least the one-armed man we believe to be him. You're bound for the central derelict subway line. I believe you'll find him hiding there.
That saved us a ton of wandering around. Thanks, Fig.
Now we can actually start looking for Mangetsu. Once we've taken care of the demon fusion, let's head out.
Okay, so let's actually start talking about it. Yeah, he's talking about how if we defeat boss demons, that they'll be unlocked for special fusions. So first things first, we have search fusions, which we can actually just search the demons we can fuse. The compendium behaves just like it's always does. We can register all the demons, and then we can just summon them for a cost. But right now, I'm gonna see what I can fuse with the demons I have.
Magnificent.
Okay, what level am I?
Until next time.
Give me a second. What level's Ringo? Okay, I'm gonna use some of the items I've picked up to... Yeah, I'm gonna use it to boost everyone to level 10. Go. by the end of this, the entire party will be level 99.
Great power may grace our stage.
Okay, let's start with fusion. So Pixie, Poltergeist. This will give us Mermaid.
What skills shall they inherit?
So yeah, skills work exactly the same way. We could choose what skills we want to pass on to the demon. I'm going to pass on, it is here, Dianzio. Bufu and Secunda.
Are you prepared for this?
With that, let's say goodbye to the Poltergeist and the Fairy.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, that's just how fusions work in this game. Let's see here.
Ah, magnificent.
Let's form a Melon Frost.
What skills shall they inherit? Are you prepared for this? Are you prepared for this?
Hey, it's Melon Frost. I might hold on to those two just for Jack Frost
Today,
later.
a new demon may join our cast. Ah,
I can use 24,000
What skills shall they inherit?
to special summon Pixie.
Now, behold the birth of Dire
Yeah, like I said, this is where a lot of my demons are gonna come from. As you can see, there's a lot of demons here that all have unknown requirements. But, I mean, all have unknown information, but yeah, you can look at the names. It's Taka Minakata, Aiho, and the rest of them. If you want to summon them now, as you can see going through the demons here, they're in the compendium. I could summon them at any point in time, but I won't. I'm going to actually quickly talk, except for maybe this one, I haven't decided yet. But if you look, we have Aiho, which is just a Ringo-themed Jack Frost.
This demon.
Yeah, we got various ones. This is actually one we saw in SMT5.
This demon.
But, we have the... Yeah. This one in particular, though, was actually a character from, Soul Hackers 1. We're actually wearing her outfit right now. And yeah, so I want to talk about this character really quick. So this character is kind of interesting with Soul Hackers. When the game starts, you're given a bit of dialogue to describe a character. Of the three, you can describe her as sexy. And it gives you an entire moveset themed around lightning and almighty damage. Which is the one they went with here, because it's her best moveset.
This demon.
The Masakado, Satan, which, God, this is a design for Satan. But most importantly,
This demon.
Mara. I will acknowledge it, Mara's there. So the thing is about these demons is, yes, you could get them all for free. You get one free summon of each demon. But, as we saw in Special Fusions, we can just summon them with different material, which is going to be my main goal.
Now, make your choice.
So the only thing we need to summon Aiho is I need Jack Frost. But yeah, with that though, I think it's good. That's a good place to call it for today. Like I said, my main goal was by the end of the stream to have Demon Fusing unlocked. In between streams, I might level up the characters to 15 or 13 just so I can do some more fusion. Next stream, we will go in deeper into the Soul Matrix, and then we'll continue on with the main story. But until then, I will see you all later.